Hello, I have here a real cute stitch and I'm calling it the Alps lace, and some people call it Swiss lace, and so it's very cute. I made once a jacket with this stitch, so it's really cute. So I am doing a multiple of 10 plus 1, and I'm adding 2 stitches on the side so I can have a nice edge. So if you want to have thinner yarn with thicker needles than what the yarn calls for, that would be good, because the opener the nicer. So I'm using a number 4 yarn, but a size 10.5 knitting needles, and you see just barely okay. So if you use a lace yarn, like a thin yarn, you might want to use like a size 8 knitting needles. So okay, so what you want to do on the first row is only knit. So you knit the whole row, and I will see you when I finish doing this. Okay, I'm finishing row number 1. Of course, you cast on your stitches any way you want to, but I cast it on with a long tail with my right hand. We have a video on that, so it looks kind of waves at the bottom. So okay, so row number 1 is all knit. Row number 2, you knit 1 for the edge and then knit 2. So now you're going to yarn over, knit 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, yarn over 4, yarn over 5, yarn over 6, yarn over 7. And now I knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And I do my 7 again. Yarn over 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, yarn over 4, yarn over 5, yarn over 6, yarn over 7. And that's the repeat. You start with a 7 and then knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And then at the end, when you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 stitches, you do that thing again. Yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 2, yarn over, knit 3, yarn over, knit 4, yarn over, knit 5, yarn over 6, yarn over 7, and I have 3 left. I knit the last 2 and the one for the edge. Row number 3, you knit 1 for the edge and then you knit 2, and you're going to start letting go of those stitches with the yarn overs. So that's 1 and 2, 3, 4, that's split, 5, 6, and 7. So I have my 7 on my right hand needle, and I put my left hand needle in front of those 7 stitches. And now with my yarn, I'm going to knit all 7 together through the back of your stitches, so that would be 1. And the yarn over I'm going to do differently. I'm not going to pass the yarn to the front. I'm just going to wrap around my needle. So that would be number 2 stitch. I go in there again. That would be 3. Yarn over 4. Knit again. That would be 5. Yarn over 6. and go and knit them again, and that would be 7. So I have my 7 stitches there. I let go of the 7 below, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new stitches on my needle. So now I'm going to knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'll do those 7 again. I let go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put your left hand needle in front of those 7. Knit them together, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I let go of those 7. I have my 7 again, and I knit the next 3, and let's do those 7 again. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Put my left hand needle in front of those stitches, and through the back I knit 1, 2, 3, yarn over 4, knit 5, knit 5, yarn over 6, and knit the 7th. Let go of the ones below, and then the last ones you knit 2 and knit the edge 1. Row number 4, you're going to knit the first one and the last one, and all the others in the middle you're going to purl. So be careful to purl them in order, because you don't want these stitches twisted. So purl them as they show. Make sure they're not twisted. And you purl the whole row. See, you have that's the knit, and that is the yarn over. That's the knit and the yarn over. So be aware to knit them in order. Okay, so you purl the whole row and you end with knit 1 for the edge. Okay, I finished row number 4 with knit 1, and I went ahead and knitted row number 5, which is all knit, the same as row number 1. So I already did that, and let's start with row number 6. And what you want to do here is that you want to knit 1, which is the one that we count for the edge, and then we knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So counting the one on the edge, I have 8 stitches. And then we go and do the same thing. We go yarn over, knit 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, yarn over 4, yarn over 5, yarn over 6, yarn over 7. And now I knit 3. 1, 2, 3. And I do those 7 again. Yarn over, knit 1, yarn over 2, yarn over 3, yarn over 4, yarn over 5, yarn over 6, yarn over 7. And then I'm going to have 8 left. 2, 4, 6, 8, which I'm going to knit all of them, which is the 7 that belongs to the pattern and the edge one. There we go. Row number 7, you're going to knit the edge one plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the edge one plus the 7 that belong to the pattern. And then I'm going to start letting go. Let's see if I have 2, 4, 6, 7. So I have 8 in total. So I have let go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then I put my left hand needle in front of all those 7, and I'm going to knit them together. So that's 1, yarn over 2, knit 3, yarn over 4, knit 5, yarn over 6, and knit 7. Oops. So there we have them. We let go of those stitches, and I have my 7 up here, and then I do knit 3. 1, 2, 3, and I have my 7 again, so I let go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I put my left hand needle in front of those 7 and knit 1, yarn over is 2, knit 3, yarn over, that's 4, knit 5, yarn over, that's 6, and the 7th. And now I have my 7 stitches there. I let go, kind of pull them down so they fall in place, and then I have 8 stitches left, which is 7 for the pattern plus 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the edge one. Row number 8, and the last one of the pattern, is you knit 1 and then you purl all of them. Remember that you want to purl the stitches in order. So here we have the 7, and that's the knit and yarn over. So you purl all of them, but make sure they're in order. And so you purl the whole row and you end with knit 1. Okay, so we did the 8 rows. See how pretty that looks. Now the reason I did the 2 edge ones and I only did 1 is because if you, for example, if you want to make a scarf, you do want to use that one and maybe count 3 or 4 of garter stitch on each side. So those are counted as the edge ones. The pattern starts from the next one and the one before last. So that's the way it is, and thank you very much for watching, and please share us with your friends and like our page and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.